Hello, 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 hello. It's Dina. Hi, Hope, crew, family, hi, YouTube friends. So, today I wanted to do a video about Dodash and what I think she's doing and what that means for us in the Hope crew. I think everybody has an opinion, so this has to be mine. I love Dodash. I think she's very inspirational. She's got a lot of energy. I'll do a cartwheel one day. I will for you, and I will tell you it will not be as entertaining as Dodash's. She is creative. She is a hard worker. She is grateful, thankful. She feels blessed. Now, do I watch all her videos? No, I don't, because I've seen it, right? Unless she's got something new to say, I've seen it. And this is one of the comments I've posted on her videos, is to say, you know, I sure hope you take us to Disneyland when you go, and I hope you post some things about the research that you're doing about Disneyland. But she doesn't have to, because what she's doing is what she wants to do. She wants to monetize. She wants to inspire people to join YouTube, and that is her thing, right? That's her niche. And so I don't have any problems with that, and I enjoy watching her sometimes when she might have something new to say, but I don't watch it a lot. So there are many different kinds of YouTubers, as many different kinds of content creators as there are people, you know, in the world. So I would say the thing that she's not saying is that posting YouTube videos is still a job, right? I've had all kinds of jobs in my life, and interestingly, the jobs that pay the least are the hardest ones. The hardest I've ever worked in my life was as a house cleaner, cleaning other people's houses. And I did it for minimum wage and no insurance as a part-time job. And it was horrible. It was very difficult. It was, and we used good products. I can't imagine if I had worked for a place that used crappy products or something like that. So, I've had some good and bad experiences. I was a pizza delivery driver for a while, after my second marriage ended, or actually before my second marriage started. I was delivering pizzas for Domino's for a while, and it was not hard work. It was, and especially if I were doing it as a part-time job. And I think that's what a lot of people miss. Dodash started out talking about give up your 9-to-5 job. She's not saying give up your DoorDash job. She's not saying give up your independent lifestyle job. She's saying you don't want a 9-to-5, you don't have to have one. And I think a lot of people are confusing what she's saying about having a 9-to-5. And if you read her captions, you'll see very clearly she's saying 9-to-5 jobs, right? So the problem with not having a 9-to-5 job, you have to pay your own insurance, you have to pay your own taxes, you have to pay your own Social Security. All of that comes out of your pocket. And if you're a YouTuber and you're making money, you better be paying your taxes. And I'll say that because YouTube is reporting how much they're paying you. Okay, so this is an important part of being self-employed. You got to pay your health insurance. You know, you don't get any of that paid if you leave your 9-to-5 job. None of that's paid. You don't have any retirement money coming in or whatever. And I don't know really how many jobs in the States are still like that, because I'm living in Germany right now for the last 10 years. But when I was living in the States, I was working at Walden Books for a while. And I was an assistant manager with Walden Books for 3 years, Barnes & Noble for 3 years. I had some savings going into a retirement IRA. I had health insurance. I had dental. I had some some things that were being paid for me that, you know, you have to give up if you're going to do your own thing and have a YouTube channel or whatever. You'll also have to keep very close records of the money that you make so that you can produce those records in case you want to travel or go someplace and you show people how you're making your living, that you can substantiate your own income. So there's a lot she's not saying. But I think the biggest thing she's not saying is that YouTube is a job, and it's still a job. It's hard to post every day. It's hard to post every other day. It's hard to analyze what you're doing and try. If what you're trying to do is make your living with YouTube and DoorDash, right? Or ideally, finally, just YouTube, if our lifetimes allow us to continue doing this. Then that's what you got to be doing, you know? And that's what you'll be doing. And my husband the other day, he was like, oh, do you think we could go out for so-and-so and so? And I was like, no, I got to do a video today on such and such. And I couldn't do one where he wanted to go. So there are trade-offs. And Ivo Artur has a lot to say about, he's been producing content for a long time, and he's been making money on YouTube for a long time, and he's very honest and upfront. So don't be afraid to go watch a few of his videos and see what he's saying about making money on YouTube. And he, like all of us, is looking to see if there is algorithm associated with certain keywords or whatever. But I'm not so interested in that as I'm interested in producing long-term content. But DoorDash is not interested in long-term content as much as she is interested in click-throughs, getting people on YouTube, and that might be what you want to do too. So however you're doing things, I would say a grain of salt. Recognize that all motivational speakers, they're not going to tell you the bad news, right? That's not their job. I mean, unless you have a hellfire and damnation preacher, you know, they don't want to tell you no, you got to do this, you got to do that. That probably does not algorithm as well. That probably does not click through as well. And so appreciate people for what they are doing and what they're trying to do, and recognize that what they're trying to do may not be what you're trying to do. So also be careful, because YouTube do read the terms of service quite carefully for YouTube as a platform, because they say don't just generate the same kind of content over and over. They say unless you're doing something new with your videos, they can suspend your channel. If a lot of your videos look the same, if they all have the same title, you're kind of asking for the bots of YouTube to come through and tag your channel and give you some hassle and close it down and make you have to petition to get it back up. So does that mean that you have to produce content? You have to write poetry? You have to? No, it doesn't. It just means you need to be careful, and you need to be very aware of the terms of service, so that you don't start relying on something or thinking you're making it work, and whoosh, suddenly your channel is gone. That's another thing Ivo has talked about on his channel. So, all right, I think that's all I have to say about DoDash. I really do like her a lot. She is inspirational, and she is the reason that I finally got off. Well, I'm on my butt still, but I finally started the video channel that I had been wanting to do for a long, long time. I've started posting the content. I've designed the poetry course. I've made a regular commitment to posting poetry stuff every week. So, yeah, thanks, DoDash. I can't imagine she'd ever watch this, but it's great to be in a community that was inspired by such an inspirational person, even if you've turned your back on her and you don't appreciate her content anymore. She's inspirational, and that's what I wanted to say. So, hope you have a great day. Take care. See you soon. Be free. Mom says, I love you.